Ene enumere mobi akwaba edeba yesoba TV. This is the maiden edition of the KOTOKO podcast. Ya ka ho nsem bebre ewo channel we so where ye de atumu nyina anim say there will be an intellectual discussion on matters around Asante Kotoko, and this is the maiden edition. Now, in today's episode, God being so good, you senior kind, one member of Asante Kotoko communication team with us in the shape of Nii Darko. Nii, you have a call here. Okay. Nii is with here today, and legend Francis Akwaffo is also here. And Biggy, Leonard Kusi of Opemsuo FM is also here with us. And one journalist, one former player, and one communication team member of Asante Kotoko. Senior Beya angles from the journalist's point, from the fans' point, and also from a member of the communication team, and also from a former player point. It's a discussion of a player one. We will trust a former player to give us a insight as a former player. And again, if it's coming from a journalist point, we trust Biggy to do that. He is the host of Opemsuo sports, and Nii Darko, a member of the communication team. Now, and then some I become some no, and ye bibrisa ye bobosu toto na ye discuss it. Ama bibia etimi akwe. The things that we'll be talking about, we'll talk about ASANTE KOTOKO Player of the Month for the month of November. From panel members, no one omujidi say ASANTE KOTOKO Player of the Month. We will discuss that again. The discussion around rebuilding. KOTOKO started season. The Nii kind of rebuilding. Now, KOTOKO have started winning. When KOTOKO was not winning, the amount for kind was the rebuilding. That KOTOKO is rebuilding. KOTOKO is rebuilding. Now KOTOKO is winning. Should the fans' focus move back to who winning the league and I say project rebuilding? No. And we also talk about the Barbara Sports Stadium. And being Friday, media mebo, and normally training, and normal ball, or China, Dreams Bay training together with Rivers. Sunday, no more Monday, KOTOKO. So we look at it from the supporters' point. So spiritually, will have an effect on the team, and also analyze from the point of a player. Say KOTOKO team, no ball, no more bono. See a use park na to us and be in effect on KOTOKO, and I say in effect on KOTOKO. So these are the issues that we'll be talking about today on the podcast. Let me start with Nii. Yeah, started with Player of the Month. This month, Asante Kotoko, about 6 matches. Now 6 matches now, KOTOKO win 3, and now Omo elusu 3. Dreams in Swatrema and Samates, and a KOTOKO ball a team my friend. Midiama, Legon Cities and Nations, and now what me winning training. What is your take when it comes to wine and the as Player of the Month? We shall shortlist your wine, and I him for now when say or we deserve that particular position.
Yeah, that's na mentia a former player.
Yeah, has this Akwaffo. Yeah.
Now also we am former boss. Yeah, that's once again. Like you said, no, the month of November, no, we went through a lot.
Yeah,
and easy.
Yeah,
and my end, but in all the 6 matches now, yeah, boy, you know, I will say, maybe personally, I can say, a player like Richmond Lamte. Yes.
Okay.
Richmond
you shortlist Richmond Lamte.
Yes, I will. And then Steve Mukwala will also be part of my list.
Mukwala.
Yes, Steve Mukwala will be part of my list. Then Nuruddin.
Yusuf Nuruddin.
Oh yes, he should still be part.
Last month, Player of the Month.
Yes, no? yes. Ono winning the Player of the Month in the month of October. The transition from that month, into
this month
and November now, it wasn't bad at all. And Obwa Kwan Rubis, because on the Edu baby, we adopted to the 3-5-2
system, a 3-back system.
Yes. And boss our system now, you know, say the 3 players at the back has to do a lot.
Yeah, much is expected from them.
Now. Ocean modern bona wabo central defense as a bo left full back.
Okay.
In addition, before you call Sogakope or the central defense, and then the right full back. In addition, Ushe the modern bona me I can say it should be a part. Then Steve Mukwala, I shall say no na the typical position I hear him say Obono. Now nya but anytime bia Obo game no be no, you see his influence, especially in most of our goals I hear no. Either he scores or his part.
Okay.
Of the build up.
Okay.
And he has been very phenomenal to Asante Kotoko, especially in our game against Mediama. It was excellent.
Mediama 1-0.
Oh yes, you know. It was excellent. Even the game against Samate, I was there myself. Not the modern bono, not Enyagro. He really played for the club, and you see, he is a player. Yeah, beside was into Bobola Obrana, because. Any fatigue and tiredness he's everywhere, and I can say why are there, and we need to appreciate him. In all the 3 goals, it is either he scores or he creates.
Okay.
And now I can say I can player of the game, MVP,
man of the match, controversies
yes, and you can want him because now the contribution in that particular win no excellent. Then share nations, and you could see how he created. He scored, created the 2 goals. I mean for Lamte and then Isaac Opon also to score. So in all this, say you nominate a player of the month. There's no way you shortlist 3 players without Steve Mukwala. Then the captain himself, let me say, is one of the captains, Richmond Lamte. I have been saying this is Lamte's season.
Lamte.
Oh yes, this is his season. Excellent job. I mean, who shared the contribution so far? Whenever Lamte any and team you feel say we have lost something and I be missing in the team.
Something is missing.
Oh yes, in the team, because his influence, his style of play, the kind of respect or command in the midfield honor. I mean, you will love it. The way only the colleagues and related, even in the team bus and a team camp or even maybe the way on it excellent. The leadership skills we need to appreciate. Then also on the field and I mean the contribution everywhere. Everywhere. They can say Lamte party. Lamte, Steve Mukwala, and then Nuruddin.
Now, when you are being pushed, because you talked about Nuruddin, say we all watch the transition from last month to this month, and you talk about Mukwala's brilliant goal scoring. Now, Unwaka Lamte control in the middle. Why not? When you are being pushed to the word, you give it to Mukwala. Yes. So you think that if a amount chance to vote, Mukwala should be your player of the month. Amazing. Well, that is Nii Darko on a player of the month conversation around Asante Kotoko on also edit Nidia. But maybe move ako a legend Akwaffo. Now I take Akwaffo's also view this whole player of the month from a player's point. Send you also a send you nyoma eko na abuame bibia legend. Player of the month Asante Kotoko Nii Darko abo nipa miensa se omuna osusu se omu deserve in Nuruddin Lamte ene Mukwala o share Kotoko matches ni nyina de akwa wo share away the obo home you are at the stadium. Why now GDC say the man and I was shortlist here and him for now from a player's point.
So but don't say Minya na se mebra ni aka bebrebe do aka ni nyina on but sometimes we footballer na so bi abobo na abobo ni da na o soccer na me say dey am hwe influence of the influence game no o sha Lamte no super o ye game bi o won bia no timu say o commande ana ne composure na ne maturity or the whole game the whole see bo game no the respect or whole game no and my game no kosro and I'll come game down on brain home pressure or so come boys in the down and football the only players be say I share time na your time you make me a example the be your ball game or circle for general man or ball to the highest level because munya interest me draw nya betre go ferebo or commander cho sulama munna the game there obona o mature players sana e ma game near there onim the oye onim time I say ye call time I say ye calm down and time I say ye possess time I say the pass echo into a game now the man or ahead of Zez and say no or release bone at entem on time I see a possible on to be prepared and me all the can there may have a promo more skills my bone yet there and tell I be lamtim you and my back macola you different than the no problem also or unya or be smart or the share okra Augustine okra
there's all can no dinner
or you good but I say from the door so
say yen slide off
yen to form and again no you be always smarter or more nya foul be nya foul
okay
or you good but also nya botre the biana me Gabriel to na me ka chen say we dey anka me bobi anka de be me na nya penalty because I say oba and no I say on there unya to no so oba
okay
on jore o de hwe guy or dreams no do call za elali no striker no
eso
the old dreams is on any ball and they see and on it okra so boy on say omo ye mature into munisia omo de oye boy good but eso nya potre esa mo na ni pay reduce mo na ye bu game na reduce esa abuma enya penalty bebrebe against you
okay
but me dey choose lamte.
Why is nobody talking about Justice Blay? Say you move on the Nakobo right center back
on the so bad over Blay or starting a bo binche untimi fa 1-2 matches and yet but lamte or bo onima say lucky bibi
okay
na mokora te said Nii Kano na obo ba na baby or obo no enye the position or strike if you right
as a player say obo na je do ba sa position na say bia okwa na obo wings na imagine say yemfan so be a striker then the obo wings say net sign
me the example me the na me no me ko Egypt yeti mambo right full back
Kobo right full back Egypt.
Umwa obetranche.
Saha.
Say rule near the amount. You bought 3 back, obo wing back no.
Right wing back.
Obo and obo said obo 2, obo said obo 7. Until your match be a boy no not because we be a me call me person me bono playmaker not captain nebo.
Okay.
Captain nebo is OP baby bo.
Yeah.
You bought 3-4 matches no nya be my but you over to transfer.
Oh Egypt.
Egypt one mo be able contain. Because you try to catch and be otikrumo. Now need otikrumo bobo ebe bosso di ana ese so tranche.
It is a foreigner now bana bono. Ese bro do you know
200% 100% no. So I say enti me bo wie na captain no e di card bi. Na me ko share playmaker rule. Next maka ese captain nso no obi na chebo.
Okay.
Yes. Enti makora guy ni shego. Kalu no shego nti so o pe baby ebo
nti na what coach na say bro de kwala
ko wings no ebo football is a rule any position say 9 and I say bold rule ni ya Thierry Henry mu nyina Juventus no almost strike free nchenchen ho na oba Arsenal obenya the position the moment I be strike free nchenchen na ebia obeka team ni mo ebia you Kalu ni free no be top wa no oba share position because we share 2 goals obi o she goals ye dey we ne dey ni kwase ma ne tranche
okay until come matches na Kalu she makotoko no ebia na ne Accra Lions ntimi nyini mfi
ma wo mbo nti say o pe ba bia o be adjust for position nti me coach na me problem bia no player a role they say position in role ni ma bo say e kudu so wa yas na not me bo or
force 9
a role ni ma bo nti me dey normal mama
Oh, okay. Inti na say now what shene de what define the inti say ne bo anymore.
Yes. Say two top kwa na be fine. Two top and I say I say first 9 10 na mudina anymore. Yes, so na ba ko be redo we ko ba kan we inti ase bi momu no. I say 4 and 5. We ko sha na we sha na 6 and 8. Inti ase momu no. We take kakra na we take kakra. E ball na di movement e ba.
Yeah.
Ye pass ball na ru obi anim biem. Yenya mujire say 3 4 1 1 yenya pass ya ye mo 3 ya yibim e ko sha 5 bitimi akọ na 5 3 2 5 4 1 what I say and insanity.
Now is it difficult adapting to various positions?
Oh yes, smart. Why you want so bo ntine ka se ball no mo na ntina first na steam bodom ye ka se mo ni ball bebre no because mo na obo na no osua de e say ni say e bia first na okọ FM so na okasa bia onu atie no ho a dabi we man kasa ye the next time I say me yes sa antita bon na bon na onya experience me see am use say na ka me bobo am use say me hunu bobo because first on kwa be fa bon wa twetwe sa dabi one pass bit me atwe ni pa be 3
one pass
say one pass but you obo two pass bia na obi afa chi no akofa na ya hye still do onimbo Akwaffo mu de umunya mbejwe one pass pa na eko
that time maturity
no wa batch or experience you know self
did na also Lamte chain zeze no
because no obetwe zeze median bi no but eduwa bi a ehun hia ye pego no the last pass so Lamte best because Lamte o me bobo now rough pani ekone aje because e crow on now wapra into obey na sharp ana okutabo crow to me so mature or comfortable on suro hwe. It may be any day, anytime. Obi as my best maturity player Kotoko Lamte.
Which more Lamte?
Yes.
It's your own so non card player of the month.
Because matches are much finina. A biwa unima mi who the team near. O womsu mi who the team near. And no I show. And yes, obey go be baby. And also obey ye. Woman impact net saying onima team net saying. Or a share members were bought 3 4 matches. Nina ya share say.
Ya share nina.
Say Ibiana, there's a mobile won't say, I know whom Crano Prano from my team near to say. In a so shiny Namona Bobon Usia Dina, I say, oh yeah, a Usia so bad question and the man say, next time man say, born sanity. And see, Mura say Lamte best now.
Okay, well, that is Francis Akwaffo on a Richmond Lamte. My member a Biggy so. Now, big me as one monitor discussion. Now, play of the month.
First of all, Yana Yankopo answered yeah. Then that's a Uber TV. I should
yeah,
play of the month. ASANTE KOTOKO. First of all, Melist players 3. Yes, players 3. No, me Justice Blay. Me Blay. Na me Lamte. Na me Steven Dese Mukwala. These are the 3 players. Me yomo ASANTE KOTOKO. First, Justice Blay because Blay a player. You know, say consistently. Ope player onimbobo kumasi ASANTE KOTOKO. Untimi mona only blame free. But Blay na yenim so onimbobo. Yenim Blay so ye defensive midfielder. Wakọ ni mu a wabọ kese pa na so obebo central midfield and honum ni nim Blay. It is a Blay in a position na say obo abe enye me wanwa because minim say ho
hono ya de
anu na nam so man be nya din chief justice e sign a midfield a obo ntia but enema is ASANTE KOTOKO Blay ni born boy yes or quality but coach bi aba or the kind of players or due to system of person obo and the kind of football of person obo. There have been certain players obuye coaching favorite and yes coaching him to be asem but due to the system say oyi a obedi kan yi bi ajabi nti oyi eye midfield no ama ne Blay etikumasi ASANTE KOTOKO bench Blay ti bench no from bi abo omo mo right backs ne bi prepare e bi so nya consistent performance ne nche dan koye. Let's give another player the opportunity any akofa defensive midfielder ye Blay and na baba be gina sa position no as a right back. Or started from the right center back, Abra Kumasi ASANTE KOTOKO over the 3-back system. Or move it to the normal right back role. Everybody, a friend is a 2 no.
Number 2 no.
Yes. In the first game of as a right center back, Abra Kumasi ASANTE KOTOKO. It was Kotoko's first biggest game of the season against Mediama.
Why will you say it's the biggest game?
I would say it is the biggest because Ghana Premier League calendar say ABA Uya Ubeyi Kotoko has category A. Ubeyi Aduana Stars. And that of a Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Because of the rivalry. But we are only few on the media we are talking about are the defending champions in the Ghana Premier League. It's league no Opemsuo say be boy we na you be team for say we na actually league no media man in born no change obia.
Okay.
Because Ghana Premier League trophy no was
okay.
And the Kotoko's first biggest game of the season, Mfa won so near Aduana Stars at the Kayabo was against Mediama. Not Justice Blaina or the bench. How you consistent? Everybody has a right centre back. The first start of Asante Kotoko or Baba Beji the man of the match award. From there, we bought that right back position against League One cities. And also results by again was our boy against nations results by and it's all Kumasi Asante Kotoko when they are playing. Blay a more of a defensive minded player. Se Kotoko attack here, Abia a lot of options. But defensively, so we find the position. Now the Baba Benyago and Asa Beha Kotoko Edimpa.
Okay.
And if you be a midfielder, and I say defensive midfielder, now money makeshift role. Ah, you who say Wabubida, Kumasi Asante Kotoko. No to me born to this perfection there. I'm going to go for Justice Blay as one of my best players. May share number of matches our ball because I'm looking at the kind of impact. How the Aba Kumasi Asante Kotoko team anymore. Number 2, I had that of a Richmond Lamte. Nii Darko kan Toti kan Richmond Lamte. I wa die bi Kumasi Asante Kotoko team anymore. Last na me ne Penny ba ko Kotoko din komo na me ka che ne say I've realized that this season say Lamte ni Kotoko team anymore Kotoko bre. In every match Kotoko has played. In the absence of Lamte, unse Kumasi Asante Kotoko bre. How to transition the ball from the midfield come attack is any problem. Oh, Zeze, yes, he has that creative spark. On the ball, he's a good dribbler, he's a good passer. But Zeze is consistent. Zeze man one good game and a chana Zeze. Zeze man a grade A performance and the next game you are not going to see Zeze so grade A. Maybe I'll be C and I'll say being poor D. It's that consistency I'll be here from top players because in football. Adiaba ko peja player di kokoduru soro emeka sa semesi di onimbo obo no the level of consistency you are going to show our performance yes obo ba ko ne e china na nkoyi ade che obo papa ade che ankoyi a obi amfa o serious debi because ye ba be hia ono ye nim da obetimi ama a good performance
no
so but there are certain players are or ye consistent general level bia na niam ankoyi ko people don't talk about him. Manchester United, Harry Maguire Bobo na nko ya want to be a boni din. Yeah. But player ba ko ye mistakes for Manchester team na cheaper Varane. But nobody talks about him because of the level of consistency any status our build the man on football. So that makes Lamte a top player. Zeze nye consistent. He's a very good player. But at that do any better Zeze so no sa dan no be do no more. Until per that I'm going to pick Richmond Lamte. That creative spark. How the bar a football mo and at the back on say since our science data about football mo there are certain players I appreciate you more.
A bit sense
to say Lamte the year can we baby also am assist cent
man for tiger why assist cent
yes it is because of data yeah pen numbers near the idea and since I said any about football mo you should appreciate certain players first we say obiti say Zidane on my goals be but oba beje world best obenya kaka obeje world best Cannavaro obeje world best and ne obi amu omudin ye be say season no share sen season no ma assist sen but e bia no waye aduma bebre goalkeeper betimi abobo obey a lot of saves season no be keep a lot of clean sheets ye we are near the best player ma striker e bia wa share 10 goals aden ono le share goals into ono na ye kind no but won timi fa goals in judge goalkeeper aden na won hwe ni clean sheet ono so keep e na won fa best player am fa mano. It's because of science and data, certain players are not appreciated on the field of play. And I believe Lamte is one of those players. To me, and last time I knew being come say, me nim the entire player to say Lamte young friend or Black Stars.
That conversation is basso.
The only difference between Lamte and Momo Black Stars is the AS or Motia Buchri.
I'm for say Black Stars ne bonnet thing. As compared
ne bono adding our dang. We've seen local players given the opportunity to Mababun ye and Cheyo. Samiduko 2006 and a quiet. And no crowd there wa and no Christopher Nete be Bobby we saw his performance no buffer Asante Kotoko against Sudan, was he a bad player? No, he wasn't. So let's give them the opportunity. Sorry to say, but also to say Moado this season or to bench one team. Only a minute boy man team. So beba better bench sa de bia no akokeke dia any had nti na onfa sa opportunity in my local player no nya exposure. Because it Moado ombo and a coach wouldn't say ommo into friend now the better bench. Abra woman mo. Nti say your better bench keke dia give that slot to a local base player. Sheila Iliasu Habib Mohammed wasn't playing for Kotoko no Mohas. No Bokem Faisal. Shabo Kokobo World Cup.
Local base players in common own Jintum sound.
Oh well, me mean Jintum on any day. Recently, Young Jonathan's performance. Given the opportunity to Black Stars against Liberia, it was a friendly game, yes. But at least we saw a glimpses of a good player in him. Nipa no so ntimi nya adwuma no oso a wo ma na kwanya so wo mra me ya adwuma no nti die na wo gina so de akasa adwuma no ntimi nya. So for me, I believe say Lamptey performance na very good.
So you side with Lamptey being the player of the month?
For Lamptey being the player of the month again, science and data na me say am I appreciate certain players and e be bem am I mean to me appreciate Lamptey to say he wasn't come appreciate
because what Boble Lamptey you are giving it to Mukwala.
Because of the numbers.
No.
Kotoko last 2 matches. If you because a month in your matches be then a we 2 pay. Me the can bleed and say it is about the impact.
Okay.
First season was ASANTE KOTOKO or the Kotoko J League and the first match was against Dreams FC.
Yeah.
Na Kotoko da form Kabako. And no Kotoko Prosper year change. That was when you who Isaac Opon. Isaac Opon bar game will be changing the face of the game. 2 goals. 1 goal and then 2 assists. On the contributed 3 goals na Kotoko de winning match in England. Your point, you know, it's time to obey 1 change near the man of the match. I'm a player for 4. But me, na mentiasi that the man of the match. Yes, he deserved it because the most important thing in the game. Ono ne babe ye nti say what is 70 minutes na say me ma babe about 5 minutes na me na me den sisan aba game ni ma I am a better player on that day than wo. Tina me feel so only deserve the man of the match award. It is not about the number of matches will be a performing, number of matches that were born, but he's made his impact felt. Which is Steven Desi Mukwala. Kotoko last 2 matches, 7 goals na Kotoko ashe. Emu bia ni wana Mukwala nka ho na go ne bae.
Okay.
Either say or share or assist and also or create.
Okay.
Amasa go na baba. And for such a player to contribute 7 goals, Kotoko team na this season to be 2 cry Eden. The last time before Legon Cities, Kotoko share 2 na against Nations FC and no cramp was on the ball draw. When team am fan winning. For such a team, na obi a team ababe born on the aboa a contributing goals. Team and the goal she ho adin no. So obi she 2 cry a problem. Obi a be contribute 3 goals. Wa she be assist bi. E wo Legon Cities match ni mo after no one so how only Nations FC 4 goals in the bem. Ni nyina no ye involved. Certainly for me, I believe Steven Desi Mukwala should be the player of the month for Kumasi ASANTE KOTOKO. Based on this contributions, numbers now I am going to go for Steven Desi Mukwala.
Okay, there's a new call for Mukwala. Akwaffo call Lamptey and a Biggy. Akwaffo Mukwala. Now, but Biggy a raising issue that we need to talk about. Meba Akwaffo. Let's say Lamptey for Blasters. Lamptey for Blasters. Who say?
Because Ache Kora.
Ache.
Chale. Se bono mbondo betimi abo bibire.
Blasters.
Na me die pano different na want me mobi. We kura na say kura league ni board in chain one boy, you know.
Abrochino.
Because Europe no betimi ana abrochino. Obegina ojibo a obi abetimi agina ya mo pass bi ama. Asi ojibo na no obi shi obi achi. So, in the African born yedi.
How would you born no bishop be?
Oh, you know, one of the pass. Anna, I more also no, and I say outside. Ojibo no be, you know, Akwaffo me Bob Barcelona come do it because Oji and Messi, you know, yes, you know, into Benya. But until now, Omoba, a African born boy on modern.
Okay.
Because Oji are busy and a cross marking or tack your palm space.
Oh, Africa born.
Local league ni na to me bo local league ni ma confidence na abobia obetimi abo but ye ma o se bra betra bench keke omobiem and a friendly match with me and share. One yard, the iron fruit beam. Until I said, the end of you
support Lamte for Blaster.
Your money movie. And now, no, your place, you are your goalkeeper, your dreams, Rasta guy.
Okay.
On your man, the Blaster.
Okay.
Yes, your man in Navy.
Africa no more bono share, you know.
Make a share. Tony Bavuma make a share match with dreams in it, Bichim. No, Bichimo. So, but me whom since Niba Mota, me who keep us abida. Oh, Bichimo. Ye bono was so much. I'm only lose one, but go or die, you know. Obi a lose no. I'm so on crown on the man of the match man. I say, oh, that guancasa dreams. On Monaco to go on a better second half.
Yeah.
And the other chain we more that baby, but your man a chance. And I Abia minim some beggars or that dreams in tea. Your man a chance, Abia, see. But more players will
local players. They say,
been in Botian or more bonny be. A been in Botian.
I'm so more come home.
Because they're now because they be our qua Okobo 5 minutes. We mistake back quite mamma beam. And I say, yeah, Unquan Okobo, be too for you be too for I say, Uncle, hey, and if you now go mistake me, oh, and when you'll be our
pressure down.
Yes, Unquan Okobo be a bit too for Sana. Coach, you be fro, hey, you see, now you have fro, even play a crown or moving crab, hey, master, bona cobon. Until the pressure will be on your confidence, the pressure between us. 2 year boy, I lead you to a new behind Chom Bobo.
I lead the season
because of it, I'm attacking Messinti and one. And you, Samanyo and you, Che Okramo. And you, so bad. Make I maybe the mobile league, we are not ye legend for a year, and I got us money. Adon Frimpong and Nicholas Opoko Blaster. Yeah, Yene no Kobobo, Dechamso, 2 for so. Yes, that Mother say, Mode, my lebesh. I feel Mone press a young pon. A honey, a debo. And yaha, eh, Utmijna baby, no aje. And the bon on Bonehu. Eh, Omu bit me above, lamp to bit me above, blade bit me about 2 years, why you be.
You are about Kotokono.
Alidu.
Dear blue pocket.
Obet me abo. Ube position we no abo. Man confidence. No more.
Don't say my players no confidence.
Be. Opa mo bi mo Kotoko sa. Odo gusu obo Kotoko. Blame mo Kotoko. Me van say Morris. Do Kotoko.
Morrison.
Uncle France. Onse Kotoko blame Bojano. And I say Lamte Bojano. But Morris and Uncle France. You be freja. Lamte no obo Kotoko Jano. Because obobo abuchiri. Ebi ano no so aron nya bi mo obuja no.
Tiema local boys.
Manager
Nima, what's your take on
that?
What's your take on that?
Maybe let me do one way I dream be brave. Yeah, some way can walk some more. Let me start from when we qualified to the World Cup. The recent one na eko. Yeah. Now about 25 players I was say the right?
Yeah.
Good. So now we're fighting, we're crusading for at least 5 local based players because only 25 players score tournament. The likelihood say omnyina be bono. Hello. What you say? Ye kaya na man phone say. But look, the more you study from somebody you think is ahead of you, the more you also become mature. But ye famu nko na jaw. Na cause is a foreign based players. That time now a player like Agadas should have been part of that particular squad.
Last half.
Yes.
Now when is a born Agadas a born deserve.
Oh, but once you say Ojambel food honor, he give it all. There was a player the seriousness. Yeah, I'm training man in Jira and then in home player no training no.
Now can Ali do new US
and then
obvious example. Ghana ni US ya Ali do no
this local base play and our leaders must know says Siano Niama Eden Niama Sisa. All these countries na currently no they are the people why? It is so because they have given more attention to their local base players. So they have the core of the team. And some are foreign based player be banu. Now more about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players or more camp already from the local base. So they know themselves. lamte ball obo ye course ka kope ye pon match no na soja ni bi o uniform pa no say nti boy yi pa no adenti no ntumi mbo blaster nyina ye gina ho obisa no ewo say
obisa wo munyina mo
yes and it is true because also lamte ball obo na say yam breaking na yam pass on kwadia and what is so unique about woman who posts here currently and lamte enibi he has everything for go any nations or share no do you see where he came from Tama Mukwela J ball no on the flank
the left no
check where lamte came from the central the midfield there straight look at where he positioned himself
no nante abaya Dimi kabe botchet net.
So is it because or Ghana? Sadly, no, I was saying you fish it. Sanka baby, if we are serious, as we speak, we should have about 10 players a year prepared on the local base for AFCON 2024. I'm telling you,
some go participate.
Yes, they should be part. It's a bit time I becono and ye out of the 10 will be number 5.
Performance.
What I say? A player, a goalkeeper like Frederick Asari.
Kotoko Asari.
Abba. Them ban they who's a see Black Star party. Okay, Dreams FC goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Frederick Asari.
Yeah.
There's one goalkeeper, the local medium goalkeeper no Felix J. Look, let's not do this to ourselves. Like he said, should any of them leave the shores of Ghana?
No quabruchira. Obinya collapse.
Until sometimes be can say maybe fafa say asana ye frewa. Sometimes people are tempted to believe it.
Believe, yeah.
Because all have no friend of that. What is so special? They don't have.
Well, this is the KOTOKO podcast here on Sober TV. Leonard Kusi Biggy Nii Darko and France Akwaffo and many of you discussing. Yeah, KOTOKO Player of the Month. You're moving on to other issues. Let me start with Akwaffo. Akwaffo na me de wo hye nkomo ya say being a former player of ASANTE KOTOKO. Na o share dynamics na pitch a bosso ball. A play a part what how solid a player be bobana.
So but no the pitch there and okay football pitch number 1 because control crown and my pitch in the mouth to me control ball ni ball beat me a bounce so kobo na onai born I say in the pitch there one major factor said the BI can once because first na sunyan pitch na can once say enye obo so ugina cha be ka say that so but ugina so a on say apo e also in the pitch there good say pitch near come na say ye cry there na bi wa na enim say Accra Sports Stadium my local phone foreign phone ba mo say so nye because mo there na better chance there say ye no the pitch there and my game na there and my player ultimate express on say born o born see unya pitch unya good boot unya ball na dey born papa unim bokra na ultimate upgrade unko level bi and the pitch there good say unya pitch papa o dey ball so
okay my member Biggy so Biggy pitch come we about because se o share a year Barbara Sports Stadium and the media member dreams about Sunday Bombay training within na KOTOKO about on Monday.
Yeah.
People are raising concerns. Pitch na net and the frequent use here be one or the other. A bit me and my enya. KOTOKO a good game on Monday against Chelsea.
I think the issue of a pitch one of the basic name my football my football pitches. And he say a matches community gala ne ade na omobona na unya bi share on a camera ayetwa. It is not like players no exception at Ghana Premier League no but pitch no mugina so bobo into the pass we obetwa bi e kama ntwe na opese o twe e kama style bi opese o ye bi e kama go na opese o sha carpet shot na obebo abibia kama nti e ma ball na ye fe nti pitch there e ade ba ko ehia pa e wo football mo but situation no mind wo no clubs ni any option than say see ade to mo ye beto mo as we speak Media Money Dreams FC Baba be ball Champions League and Confederations Cup respectively. Baba has stadium because pitch be any of mind you more CAF G2 says some of the group stage of any African interclub competition just a Baba Yarankoa. It's a nanka other stadium no and as a pitches no available. Certain committee me akwa use hono be. But this is the case I say and idea na Baba be. So, to the last time I will be doing Corona make a change and say, me and I feel senka this would even be an opportunity for government and I say, or renovate stadium maybe. Now I meet that kind of a standard. Not the Jessica the Francophobia because countries be on my omukrum. Need pictures are meet that standard. Kobono baby, it be more costly, be more around $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 any idea. I'll be easy picture no idea about qualifiers in Kwa. Nti abano renovation no na countries na ben no ebetimi aba at the end of the day when as can be then ebeba ho obenyam faso. Apart from that say your players na wo minimum football no anko yia wo aban no so no indirectly going to affect you. Say me scout na me hear football ebi obi ni ball pa ye kalamte asemi ebi e wose lamte ball pass bi na ekọ kama the nature of the pitch inti ebi a pass na quality of pass me hwe na say ebi a mani anje lamte huna mama me to lamte at the end of the day it is going to affect everybody e wokum ha ebi a obeka say lamte nya onua lamte nya wadamfo ti lamte nya sika mfa ho balamte tukwan no kokonyeska play bi obogana Premier League tukwan no kokonyeska na obebie business a unnimu hu nipa bi a wokonya bi aye wo aban na nkasa no ate on employment so the amount but if these guys don't make these kind of monies because obi a shebo a niema bi ankoyi nti wa ma me to sa player na sa pressure ni nyina na indirectly esa ba wo aban no so it was so ye niema ye na players ne conditions are okay and to the main issue the pitch itself it's not going to be in that kind of nature I be expect say on Monday I was say jitum abanesa the NSA Kumasi Asante Kotoko Nkuwa use stadium nimpo no how do they maintain the pitches Kotoko Nkuwa use no I am not saying most of the time so most about our pitch you know is in good condition now either say yeah Babe Bob Black Stars qualifier and now say your Bob Black Stars qualifier we teams are fortunate. Black Stars ball qualifier and chair. So the pitch is in a very good condition. Yeah, young Juma, they are more betting me a kakra. So on. Into these are the times. Into me problem they say. And they say no maintain pitches no. Almost stadium no maintenance no. Time by no fast handle your pitches no. That is where the problem is. Eye Kotoko Nkuwa no. It is saying na other teams about the dreams about me the maba. How to focus so ba. Yes, because in December, Professor Metumzi was to the stadium or the man for the Ayajuma. Professor Metum, Professor Chumesi, what to Nadim, or the man for no the Jessica, the free baby. And the idea about could be a general mentality. Stadium, no, Dintina is see. It is for sporting events. Sports stadium. Any other thing be a can be an a side idea. It is the first thing you have to consider a sporting event. But the NSA don't care. They tell us some here ska their maintenance any idea. But sikana mobile babaje from these events their maintenance no. They be almost have a catcher say sikan you want ya buy me pictures and family. It is sikana moja mo de coinfa. That is another thing. We have to know how to deal with the clubs. Me I thought I'm can
it have an effect on how Kotoko will play on Monday?
Of course it can. If the pitch is not in a good condition. If the pitch is not in a good condition, it is going to affect Kumasi Asante Kotoko style of play. And under Prosper Nateogum, you didn't say Kumasi Asante Kotoko possessive football.
It's a born at that form.
I was a born at that form. We Piama in we Piama, we know we Piama. We say pitch no in good condition. Ultimately, most kind of football now. At the end of the day, wo and never how because you are the home team. Yeah. People expect you to deliver. Yeah. Until when to me more kind of football as I say, fine boy, oh boy, wait him no because untimi nya dey sasa wo dey yeme
Okay.
And that is what I am thinking about. And I don't see a problem, but I feel say just as I said early on, clubs need the option. Yeah,
they have no other option.
They have no other option. About sir, if you was here telling them, "Na mmereko na nimu no, the rest of the people kwan bi so ne asesa nema."
Okay. Ni my member on this pitch issue, which is Monday after consistent usage. Tim said about me back Akwaffo, but Tim said bisa and say we play now bubble park so in effect and so what now let me give me your take on and also how 7 pitch.
See, so but I do a complaining. Last week, for instance, Nami program be so Accra, and honestly, I wasn't impressed at all with the way now Professor Tumesi handles certain issues. Here is the country. Currently, we have only one stadium. I met the international standard. And no crano, there are certain things that come for Buna Nieguso. I must be honest with you. There are certain things as far as Babaya is concerned, no, calf a Buna Nieguso. So almost on back strictly by almost standard na can no crano and do it. And then, and pay a fee. We have to go and pass somewhere. Now, you per their requirement to run international matches like this. There must be certain things at the stadium. I say you call high tables in Nkuna. No pay you and no pay. Oh, you at the bus stadium and son of
How?
I'm telling you,
didn't ya?
Here a certain number of chairs. I'm awaiting no, and yet dug out or no. It was found in maybe awaiting.
So they need a place designed for awaiting.
I'm telling you.
And yes,
both
I remember
and the whole team.
Madagascar.
Yes.
Almost the Madagascar for the bar media stand off. Almost other team. No.
Yes.
Because no munya baby. So CAF demand that.
Yes.
Then the Mako Haina no.
Yes. We are not serious. And upon all this, no, yes, I demand for concert programs. I will cry. And say, not pitch, you know, who buys Sanka. You be meet international requirement. Yes, I say, is it not shameful? Yes, I say, you. Hey, yeah, sure. At that time, so no pa. Now, only Kotoko matches for her now. On say, the standard of play no a cost rope. Obisama, say, we pitch in the AMI. Yeah. But they feel okay. Because pitch no that's so.
And pitch in a year cause a Monday one she and some
Kotoko Bobo Tuesday. Medium my training Wednesday.
Thursday.
Wednesday training. Yes.
Oh bye. Yeah.
Thursday no a mandatory one for the away team. Yes.
Okay.
So Wednesday, Thursday you know no pitch no in your rest.
And then Friday.
Yeah, bo. A boy we are was say away team on dreams bebo. Sunday no say ochina ono so be mandatory training
na dreams no so yene
de on Saturday Sunday ebo omo bowie a Monday kotoko ebo so follow football o can football ecosystem no hwe dia ecos na we be ho. It's sad. It is no longer funny
na dia bit me akasere
debi enti the way player tabo na my mama was the same be yeah training kakra wo pajo I move ko adako judge no now there were this strange grasser abefra the normal original one na yedua na befra mu my training the ball control and everything no di my boys no yeah cause that's how you feel pitch papa so and it is true e ma bibia asesa. So let's assume say Kotoko players are used to the quality nature of the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. No, the pitch they are used to it until last Tuesday. Number banner Monday. Because there's no way maintain the pitch. No, they can't do it. They can't. I know Mr. Kojuapia, the NSA director and regional director, would do everything possible. Say, baby, but it cannot be possible because they only have Monday morning
to maintain it.
And is that possible? So certainly,
to say possible see a Baba on Monday na passes ni bia some style.
I was say we get to cross na wako. I was say we get to ansa na wako. Let me tell you about your sports stadium who study here there senso to there are some particular places in so no eta super. Okay, men kasa bibi but yemfa ne say ne ana china so to. Now on Sunday, yeah. What do you think will happen on Monday? Can you resurrect those dead grass within some few hours before the game? And it's possible.
Akwaffo. Come about pitches in the now what TA side how do you feel where this particular issue? First of all, more pitch in our system, let's say.
Me kumabo me bansa aside say makobo Libya, Egypt and Finland nebia bebrea me koye trust ne German, Belgium ne bebisan omo wie train na ombe wotaso mo be boso a omsa be wotaso kakra sai mani ntutu ana baby wo so a Egypt baby wo etu a otimi tam say na o de ahye sa etu a won't what town na de ahye na de night as esa ase ne tu ya na ne tu ana nsuo no to a eko efase pipe wona aguma na eko by the minim style mo ye de bia mo se de pipe beto ase but still chale eso omo na babe de omo ye bia footballer de obobo na pitch nya de a ha adwene one emma ball nya fe two ebetimi asa mo opra uni ana uncle betimi opra because once usi wona once o ya o twist ya be ye etini nyina nya emma ball nya kama no emma enye save so ma player ana the ni can enye possible da Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Almost 6 days. Ebe say omo ye ne Monday an pankra still na be west. One nya lucky ne so sa to so dia na say kra because eno achi say 3 days in so sa to. Enti pitch ne de oye overuse and say the bia game koso a ebe hard because ana ansa na say Tuesday say kra so Kotoko sabo
and that day in so toy
ade chin we mu say training na say week ni nya park na anya na home so be the hard but mentia say sata my able local blaster no na itimi ko second ni akwa training ni abetre ya betene ko Tamale ni akwa training ni abakumasi ni aba Accra because pitch ni nyina standard ni nyina busy are ni nyina asa omunye ni ada mo bo no mo mpe so mo bo ana
I don't know. It seems say it seems say we don't have very good priority when it comes to football. And for Biahu. And for Biahu. Because we should the way near my SC and at least use Baba Yara CCA. Na campaign for do money si esupon.
No yeah.
Na ka o yeah. Na the near si Cape Coast.
No yo.
No yeah. Na meet international.
Pressure
and Baba Yara.
What I say?
Because one more house omunya ya obefo more maybe.
I say maybe go na ebo no Cape Coast.
Yes. What I say? But I say Miss Priority go be about on the interest. Obia ba and na me look I say medium abobo how. On the Black Queen so say there is so bo Accra. So we share the way I handle your affairs when it comes to football power in this country no.
From when I am moji can say ni mo na moji honhom nsem obi aba obeye ne honhom adwuma park na so adwa da entim fa Kotoko de so de ni ada da osredi bravo entim fa so de
you see football ni ma bebre wo football unjendia but it is there, it is part of our football. Then was the idea Champions League here Egypt team be lose here journalist yanko bisa coach say
with the black magic
Morocco
and media the mechanic say a hard dream or ubia and the believer or the back pitch so team bia won it here or the back football na ye no in fact say akoso for we ho ono be kire o de say we ye on the pitch and sana about game it is a uko so for we ho we so about ho the directive may certainly will be different from ono ni there big deal will be different from mine. What you say? It's a fancy 2 different teams and 3 different 4 different teams and I use same pitch, you know. Straight up you have conflicting powers and spirits on the pitch.
Those will be the idea about and say be a way the MP way the
me never one more won't be cano.
Yeah.
But a happy
because a media may be on by kakra. No, many media may balloons that free by your dear.
Yes.
Dreams by any dear reverse from Nigeria. Nigeria for the say,
and yet, I don't know, and yet, my young man focuses solely on a draw.
Yeah.
Obiani Nadia, a crano. Obi you super pipe. Obe born in Paya so. I thought by pitch no so. Obi boy you so flow down water. Obi so believe Opemsuo. Obi dear in Chine and Chine quite different types of Chine. Obi dear a different. And see say about to say Mekai Obekaya proud to our game against nations. Our training kakra babayara. Okay, someone SEC some for supporters say nations ebe am training ni there ebe taking your lack ndi na there na say start say you win say nations any one ko board draw na niam ko yie na there say ka na say start say win na eduma na ka say mu ye no mu aye nti na say pitch na ye okay but nti believe ni there a dozen and hard but that notwithstanding no affect Kotoko. No. Affect if anything at all. Some people we Sunday. So we have Sunday and you have to Monday morning.
To which the 7 BBNs.
Oh,
Biggy, Mamentio.
So wait, Nii Darko not just football. In our daily lives, so be an OGD. Obi a obi a sombosom, obi a young cremoni. Nti say bia kremoni ko na malam ho no ko gina kwancha different from the meme cosmos of akwaje the ono so gina nanom de di no e ko na nanom na ase ade be mo ono so no e different from obia nso so de ebia wo ya che o say bia fa nche ne kokoya ade esi o de kwakwakwa wo park no so kwakwakwa wo de pe resource but if you are bored, you are men, I may baba bonny, yes, Miss Fan capture there, and Emra Mayer. But if you are what the kind in China, Quaku, if you are men so much quantity and Chini and a chiwa dear, a hodada, a hodada, into make Quaquayamidian, but at the end of the day, median intimate because a debia basa park a corona so and maybe the initiatia into Obiani do GD or football. We are a king, we because they be born in there, only born quadia over shed. No so do no so gidi no gidi se born we unim ba and ultimately unia but there are evidences by chesem ko fo ye bibi e de bo football nya recently na me striker bi din komo no bokuma se asante kotoko e na ye din komo se ya e na me ka che ne se me de sa de no mo ka se wo football mu no honestly speaking na me ngenni but niam ba ko mienu bi amahu and I'm a chassis because now me feel so to me be a bob man de boba obi abani asamoah and kope it will back for one on but based on the name be a mehuno and I'm a chassis as a major sadi near the it do of football and obi time say time I know bobo no minimum and I'm say aye and also no to me guarantee interview catch the amount for say match we make 2 goals am pa na washe na me ka so de na adwene ne ka no abeshara
na bibi techire
of course football I don't catch him so no oje mpai body enti kwan obefa so akọ ne mpai no de ebe ka che no se match we be 2 goals obeba bonte no obaba beka ade achi 2 goals no be she na supporters na genedi It will not guarantee interview no cast a match we be supporters and mra. Not supporters in a stadium because as some is here cast or be
why you be paying?
Yes. And then based on Nemaya ye can once a year. Until we are still be any OGD. So certainly there is going to be Sahad no our park and so. But at the end of the day, the most important thing as supporters is share results. Quite be our first results na more money, results and farmer supporters. That is what they are looking at. Okay. And no any idea mobile be share any mobile by CBC. The SC will soon we are minimum ho. And the supporters no more nim sa soon to move as no. Omunko park na da na mo kwa akọ board wo so antana results na ma no. Enti no se won hu say bia BBC na be ba. Unima yesi minyama yo na madam ho so. Once among say other teams be easy pitch no. You should expect to say sanema we be ba. So you also have to prepare towards some of these things
so that you get
of course.
Well, legend my member on this particular as a footballer. O just an your money Diana.
No, me dem njindi.
Sa one bobo ama anya be crada.
Because I dey continue make us say maybe omo ka say ko mo achieve obo ase. Na ni mungo for ya de ba so that match in Vosa first match. Oh match ye wie. You be shetu e ya no puku adima fa bo na 10
puku adima get
on nam Vosa on e show ndi omba na mse omo de be show na mse safolo we de me fine safolo me fine show bia eti me busa say na say I don't why you ne be I don't we de anyi enti me de me believe no de ko bom me ko bobo anopa be
and no e be adafo fro cry me that me players version me
me
yes e be mama ebu amombo e be mama ebu ana wombo
oh say yen ka say e bia fa we born sa a team but me believe no me say bom nsa keke
okay
and mom nsa say me shego bia na mama shego me de no obobi wa ati say de Biggy ka misumi ni mo bia ona bia ono so ana oka ono de wanya opa to hanki free chrome ni to hanki free chrome bibia enim je bonsa onim se bibi wo mo a ene ma na ide ashegun da bi okra ni ama na bibia mo nsa
na
no ohun se mu ai ha me de ende e bo me so amo se me de me pa bo bi na me nya me bi na time che obi wo so e mo nsa kra onim se match de na enkoyi ma obiani
but you say o mama mu bia ma anya yeda
say ye dia ana make anya be example mama o
as if boss ade na
bebre aba ko so ye ma amako bi na o de ko to o fresh na enko na dem safolo bi o say amako anu am ya share wa
amako na me
o say o de ko to itole no fresh na enko and safu dem fi ko eko Johnson ohun e
and so of flash ade na
say ono e so okoye no phone ana makoso amfanye de
iti
ono ko fresh ono so nyindi ko fresh na se wo hu ana ade no so ko suara so nko and the bobi ana some of you ono so ko Johnson hu ade ne so ono na de bae into bon se we ma ade ni
to ko e da
dem ana no ba ma ko o kaka wa nyentu edi na no so ya share
sama chire share
no edi
it Monday the who say eh boy nyumba ni boy spiritual point bien
me njin dini chese enye
adwuma okay
me believe them njin di ba obi wa ojidi obo match kura na nwere bi ade be chia me abo match wan ko ba bi kura na ontimi mo enyina collective okono ko share ya ji bonus
mo le on fa on bi
da bi me de se me so me ko e bia me so me de na me bo me pa no so join se enye papa se me bo an ma twetwen ma shego ma pass no me pass ma no so ko agina ji no ji botuma a teamwork
well they say Francis Akwaffo and what's in the side of the conversation interesting one that will be a podcast with the old players you see that the way but this to the KOTOKO podcast here on Silver TV Nii Darko with me from the communication side of KOTOKO ni yembra communication of KOTOKO asana be kono be ma exclusives kakra dey say ba bonten be ma adakoja chi update so ko training ni ade no mind kitty. But on this rebuilding issue, let's talk about it. Rebuilding Kotoko rebuild. Kotoko best started season agenda was rebuild. Fast forward. No man could you credit the rebuilding campaign a course ropa. Now Kotoko about 3 matches we're winning in still rebuilding. And I said now the fans can demand trophy from the team.
See, let me say the fact that you're winning 3 matches continuously doesn't mean say all is well with the team. And I won't sit here and say oh, see idea you're winning trophies here with no. Tell me yes, Anna. Me deceive me who deceive your followers. It is very true, sir. We are rebuilding a team because new technical team nearby. Most of the old players left. What you say in the KB? It's not the new ones about. How do you blend the two together, both old and then the new? It has to take some time. So we are building. What you say gradually, and nothing every now and then say your bomb match mistakes are in that particular game the next day we got training now. I say yes, let's do this. This where the flaws are let's build on it. So we are gradually coming. We are not there yet. No.
So still rebuild.
We are still building a team, a formidable one. So that and we say when we a day say do baby a coach and a coach is now adapting a new system they notice a particular group of players are but me fit into that particular winner system now almost introduce sanity and then seven say or say or konoma 442 on name the kind of players obey there. That is what we call building of a team. Because we use one system per one system per for the team. We use one system per the ball matches are. Other opposing coaches will capitalize on it. Because every system has a strength and a weakness. So you have to have about 1, 2, 3 different systems. That is it. So when then you adopt or you change into a new system. So what we are saying is that gradually we are coming. You do me your nations you conceded 2 goals. I went to 1, 2, 3 management members and told them these clean sheets are yet to be keeping. We need to work on it.
Ability to keep a clean.
Yes. We have to work on it. So Betrano can say BBI okay, Emma team. Then why are you conceding? Because with the exception of Mediama, I are conceding. We have played continual matches.
Kotoko nations 2 goals conceded. Kotoko Bichim 1. Kotoko Nswatreman 1. Kotoko Dreams 1. Samates 1. And Oyebabo Mediama conceding. Legon City is 1.
Yes.
And
nations 2. So
meaning clean sheet about
a day. I shall say no
Heart of Lions Heart of Lions, Accra Lions and Adriana.
See?
Accra Lions 1-0, Adriana 1-0. Yeah.
So me say me.
So you need Kotoko. The team is still not ready.
No, not 100%.
It is still rebuilding.
We're still working on it.
Not trophy as a fan, as a communication member.
Of course.
See the fans still demand trophy.
Kotoko go into every competition aiming at the ultimate. And there's no 2 ways about that. Kotoko every competition you ever come piano, the ultimate and I say the final winner that's on. And aim. But you need to work at it. These are 34 matches you are going to play. What you say? It's to win the league, but how do you work at it to achieve that particular aim? That is what we are doing. So, and then Abone say what consider 2 goals. Coaches will be working on it. Make sure you do this, you do that, you do it. The next game we are going to see say a best silly then you score. And not say we are gradually doing what? Building.
Can Kotoko to win the league?
Possible. It is possible, but it doesn't come easy. It's not going to be easy.
Okay.
it's not. Say Esha say no intuition goals. Na see one goal project. See eba. It just say improvement there. Eba. So gradually we'll get there, but we are not there yet.
Okay, Biggy. Mamentio on a Kotoko still rebuilding an league. It's a demanding league.
For me, I think it's a no. Yes, or prepare your mind towards commercial ASANTE KOTOKO. And also with team I would not winning the league because your catcher will say more rebuilding. Na league no one can. You don't get any shock, you don't get surprised. But the moment I be waging say me team ni commercial ASANTE KOTOKO, team ni so. Enti chinchine e kan. KOTOKO de ye league asem kwa de target ne say yeje. Ti ese KOTOKO G league na se KOTOKO ntimi anje a. Ehona yaudie no any shock no, any surprise near the ebem. Commercial ASANTE KOTOKO said they need Darko kind is a big club. Into domestically big club biano. Ye season nasia. Trophy bia o compete in biano. Another competition bia o compete in biano. A competition our target and say obeji. Into ye starting league commercial ASANTE KOTOKO. Accra had to for these two clubs. And found one poor performance. Be a previous season omo down you know. Supporters name say omo teams and so into year start league in Nkwadi a yen necessary league the yeje and only do mutrim. But in football say who say there is no team or as so I'll bet me at 6 new players, 7 new players, 8 new players, 10 new players, 14 new players as our season now I say chinchine kan kokko league. But prosper na te ogum any commercial ASANTE KOTOKO situation say siano Abrabon football na yebon. You are always graded per the standards you set for yourself. Prosper ba commercial ASANTE KOTOKO. The first time Obaba be coaching. And Okoye. First time no be coaching no Okoye no. Prosper ba no. Commercial ASANTE KOTOKO team that season no matter out to a lot of players. Na KOTOKO static games are players be it is 6. A new players from Mbo KOTOKO da. But Prosper to make a count boom. The Omunina ball a we are seeing no G League. KOTOKO first 5 matches and I KOTOKO support the BNA GD said this is KOTOKO G League. First 5 no share first 4 only a year Karela 5th match echo ball draw when that was a game and in the 64th minute second half KOTOKO the red card Agadas a ground say difficult KOTOKO be for points no what the red card it media boy we anya 1 point the aba and KOTOKO support be start say unya GD se papa ne betimi age league wa G league na wie oko uti asema dey a prosper na te ogum ne team no mo be ko precision mo ba menhia ye wura kan ye na o se me no obi adi nkomo se hwan ne betimi aboa me amama ye KOTOKO awo ne eboudin o se me bisa kuruma akonkran nyina akọ bisa obi aboudin and am frɛ wo se bra ne be boa me ne ye team na me mpɛ da bi mfiri ho and a prosper na te ogum eye de buy enti obi a wo Ghana hanu mo di football echi bia no new say prosper na te ogum is a good coach per the standard that was set there man ho enti prosper banko ade football no first season you wadi be a friend adaptation period coach player first year anko you be as in the first season ye nya abotrem fama no ne ye twen say ye den ye befa but prosper na te ogum first time oba commercial ASANTE KOTOKO coach for 1 year 1 year na any adaptation period no or the G League and this was saying babaka at the KOTOKO support be a trim say prosper do ya the first time no buy no ya nyam on one kasa kra man homre or buy no be adwuma ba G League the prosper bank one dey be G League
te no na dey asem na ba
and no sa standards no set man on the first time no and no na KOTOKO supporters the degrade no so be Caroline no Messi in the last season e wo Europe and san no free one ma okobo PSG no. That season, if my memory serves me right, Messi bought around 34 matches. It will league more. When Messi she 16 goals, Emma 16 assists. The goal contribution in Kwanya 32 out of 34 matches. And Akwaffo Messi nyade.
So
and Messi go PSG nyade wan koboshe because Messi na ye nimu no. Obo season one ma kwa na nyebe 50 goal contribution. It depends the standards and our set there to hono no. Banka player bi to say Emery Zaire o PSG na share sa number of goals ma sa assist na anko bia be body di wo wiase so I had so abon ho modern that is the problem at prosper na ogum e face nti untimi 40 supporter no so onya sa adwen na but supporters ni nyintum se ba bia na kumasi ASANTE KOTOKO da a prosper na togum eba ba be fa no na nye the best of positions for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Enti papa no try so obehye nema Kotoko ahye. Yes, the last 3 games akoyi di ama Kumasi Asante Kotoko, but no ne nkyerese chinchina Kotoko Biggy League time a yesha ase na Kotoko nhye no oka na supporters no mo gidi wo rebuilding nim no ebe ka kire wo say oh yeah build the team, oh yeah bo number of matches say yeah bo 34 ya bo 2 pe nti yenhye ye nyehwe ye bo 34 ya bo 3 pe yenhye ye nyehwe sa 34 na Kotoko bo na afi na Kotoko abo 12 nti denti na afi the all the pressure be two team ni say chinchina twa nkonko Biggy League just because the last 3 matches watch ni nyina debi and last 3 matches na FA Cup back home nti ye league na opese Kotoko jene dia last 2 na Kotoko ahye. And this is not the first time Kotoko share 2 matches in a row in this particular season. But after so shares out 2 ni in the day see.
That was Okobo Nations.
Yes.
So became Ankoye and
na dreams the be so
3 defeats
yes,
in the
for 3 matches na share no. But no we need 2 at once. Ama supporters the GD akoso say eh actually 2 at once na dey see anema atsa.
Nemafa.
This time our league no was actually 2 at once. E the FA Cup back waka ho. Empeja ugidi bebre. Kotoko is still in the rebuilding process. Yes. But you wura kase Kotoko kwa rebuild the mo bia mfa pressure ma coach no. Osan kaka ho say so the trophy ne ba obeje.
We are rebuilding but the focus still.
Yes, and anything I'm can say clubs like Kotoko, clubs like Hearts, you starting here now. You bought Ghana Premier League started pe almost supporters nso mo nkoji
a trophy
because you nim so mo na ya kese mo na league ne se fata obo e wo kurom ha. It is our supporter no was adwen untimi mforte no, but as I say jitum say coach no e the second coming. That is number 1. Number 2, a lot of players e dey aba e bi no bo emfa oguson kakra integrate some of the new guys into the squad. So it is a gradual process. Se Kotoko ahye 2 na say all the pressure ko to team no dey chinchina won fa league mfamra
making a mistake.
One more and prosper na to ogum na ngasa no ni na so much say rebuilding no ono no Biggy League na ye supporters ye dey say ye betiem ye ni age but prosper the back can receive him for all you know ebi kwampo na there is a performance based contract
our sign
ebi Biggy League kwampo we sika special bi a ye wura de be ma no etinka sorry to say you me supporter any prosper nka hwan na EP league
or no prosper
of course into league ni dey wonya obeje but mayem for pressure and to your
footballing point
any team na so
he's still building.
They are building the Kumasi Asante Kotoko team.
Okay, but remember Akwaffo na membisa these question. You see players in the bar for front na. Kotoko players in the bar omobre. Demo once and ma adapt. Until they are new players no almost struggle. Sanity there.
Anya omunyina obiwa about majority na almost struggle. Because make me a more example, Jordan by o to me boy no obo. Eric Beckwin by no season na no obo. But you obi o a to me so oba from being da ko nyina ankoyi first season because no born a team Liberty no share ochi Kotoko share 3 goals as a 4 goals match no share your place in bebrebe a mo ti amankura mo nyina mo ba na emfa bo mo ko mo team mutumi se fa spirit no ane usu player no also the way obviously aye on no eno so ema mu se bibia Kotoko na me bono different form bibia na me wo because only Kotoko wo team na only Kotoko bo a o ye extra work ade na wa ba Kotoko no so sa anya extra work only team for ko ba me say me nya lucky because nye o Kotoko ye fa youth no na Friday bia na any senior side bo match enti ma o pick me ne go frebo na tag metimi twina metimi atwe ebia obe because go football blaster satam no ball blaster train rich mu nyina na omo ne o se ko form ne ball blaster enti metimi atwe Joseph Enrich there na se wo na obo no me ba me nsu na me hu de Kotoko for so yempe Kotoko omompe supporters omompe e PP bebrebe enti me me abontenda
Kotoko supporters empe players e PP
Debi obeto ama ebia me hu Biggy obeto ama je mot Guinness onum wia ukojina park ne so amfa we Guinness no pe onye no homo
okay ntu hu sa de ne ntem
me wo metiri me ka say eye minya big opportunity Kotoko ma me big opportunity one say me your youth team na me captain me checheche ball enti minim die Kotoko mpe from 2000 to now untimi mo Kotoko players 5 na supporters epe o masema o ma Akwaffo bobo me mu no any supporters am ne o mudi nkomo de o mu feeling ne chem yes Steve Oduro
okay
say di nkomo your platform so bi onim say Akwaffo no so ye bo players a mo feel o ma o say there e bo 5 bi a odin ye den enam eye wakuma panel ye ma oyi boy e duru stadium a we say players yes uram but we dey yes twen kakra ba enya e bo Kotoko but omo show wakuma pa o de bo Kotoko no any seriousness it is there Biggy and Nii kind no that be what say player yi obo or person ye bi ba enfa ba enim de o ye pen enti ye ba ko ne won fa nye hwe ba obi wo so a on de onye na adwen se obo o yire no abo bi de bia na se sa no mo ntwe ma ndi Kotoko no de obo a o player fa hu sie me me hu rough me say hu me
say na ona
yes now na ma me ko Biggy ona ene o ma me 10 cedi a echina me ko no a ebeba 9 cedi o do respect ba from
okay
to mo 10 cedi a o ka se bra kra me nko
twen kakra
me nko
ma space mbrem
me nko to hu anu a me ka se bra me o ma sa no respect ne de e ko so adam no shia asemi obi ante me shia doctor kwa me chei oh unity oil boys ni bi hu na doctor na fu me chia me sifri kama me kama na me chia na me ko o ka chiro bi se Akwaffo me respect ne pa obi wa nko be twen se doctor na jiweto fu jiweto me ni bi ba me de nyame aye me no manage on me respect important Kotoko supporters o person o mo fa o mo pe wa asem na o mo respect fa hu sie na yiro ho bo Kotoko no ni pe bia se o du hu sie na me o mo ndi de o ma de punch
sure
o potri akoda wo bi a jini dia oni ene boy ko se Biggy ko se me na mo ni patu a me bobo wi a me bu so mo se supporter bia ka se na obobo kra na se nkofon ka se ma mobo
na ojo mudi
yes obi aka se ene wasa na sa nkofon ka se na obobo a me bobo
o som de ma honest
yes esa nka oyesi fa hu sie udu hu sie Kotoko abebo afili na pie nwumire na mafa na me call night club na me call basement we see we be the basement na me call mo na me call obi abehu me share space ko be hu sa Akwaffo na eko the moment I oka so doji obi na obi ahu dada te ga na stadium mini ni na jino we ona o na we oba na kase bia na mse omunim Kotoko obehu oba no kwa o ne nam o de wo koje fans
okay
ase me nipa ne obedo me nipa na Akwaffo e bi kwa na nipa ko na o ka che no nya oba na ope
nti o de atu ni tirim
o sa ka bia o so na mo nyire mo na machines na mo ma sem kwa e bi so na oba no e ba
ko pe
okay
e bia no e ba ko ye o Kotoko kwaku si and the sister ne ma me ko hospital tafu jino no aso mu sei da bia nko ye o se o sorry a o ne ma ne jina tafu e no aso so ne ma me ne nya ba so bad and the Kotoko no hu o mu ya na o no mu tena ya me still come didi Kotoko no obi tim ka se fu aje o to fu o se ne de ende city kan ni nyina Kotoko ti yiro na yu yembo otumfo do ye bia ohwe ye ko no abodi Akwaffo ni ada na obi ti Akwaffo me bayi de Kotoko bia me bo ni na ka me ne wan se obeka je o se me bayi ka me ne wan se nana baafo obeka se brabe station ne be show because of akuma pa bia uyi ya o kan se me kire oti me mompa e fuska me bompa e for favor charisma chama so na ekon ska ne beba obi wa wuska but oni favor oni respect wuska ntidie obi oyi 1 cedi to a oyi 100 billion obi appreciate 1 cedi in chain ti say obed menua no omomfo omonsie na omunku omoma team no Kotoko no enye team keto a ensunsum kakra meka
grass pa ni we yonko update kakra wo ho from the communication adako ja che ekosen ho
honestly ejuma no e shase but for now it's on hold kakra yeah Opemsuo penema bi aka project na opese oye no and on say ono no or shall be a straight up so we on twin so. Until for now, the supporters should know say there's nothing happening in terms of construction, and there's nothing happening there.
Okay.
But beba anti omo enya Opemsuo beye.
Okay.
Because in
a few hono matisse restaurants ni bibia me makana me come asem that. But how is the condition of you? Excellent. Any nations no yanko hotel bia.
This
is mun hotel bia.
Because my bo nana penkra
akwasiwa
I'm born a paso. Ono no gyina ho na esi sa restaurant no e ma team no. Na ukọ ho na ese team no be that particular flats no ana e ho no ansa. Yes restaurant unje ndida. And I'm quite one
there's a restaurant. It's 3 days before a match, but we feed the boys.
And yet 3 days before a game, and to ya Opemsuo running paying for a year. The players will be fed every day.
Okay, and then yes, they be able to feed the there's a no ever tear from salary man.
No.
There's a KOTOKO na be the free.
Oh yes.
Benya baby at the free.
Oh yes.
Na what you bonus? It's almost salary na ba.
And
aba.
I mean, is it? And to tear no. And I know say players in Yabu say they are legend. They will enjoy. I mean, mau we be. And na mene madam for so jenibi kasa na me we juso. Friend abochere we he no see o. Oh baby na menya botro yo be frame. Na ye ex player bi. Asia lady bi a on pese omo eware. Enti enna no mo ya o madwen se omo kwa akohu abusua. Omo refi ho no. There is a medical doctor na chiri ba na player na akohu no ba be ware no no. Doctor no see from say awo. Aba ware my sister no say awo aware no. I found because of KOTOKO supporter.
Wow.
And call no. We program we meeting now about take care more or come back home and no catch me. I say, Chairman, KOTOKO no soon small na and then me one dreaming and I say that's I mean on narrate idea no dream me. Usha this would the opepa it benefits a lot. It's and Yama Koso.
KOTOKO Chelsea supporters Nembrana.
Yes,
Coach Abaha. Yes, Coach Abasis.
I was a womoba. I was a supporters no ba. The last time, with the exception of House of Foka, some years back, you come Koshe and 4. And I didn't make the last time KOTOKO 2 can come baby. I could get 3 goals. Brekum chess and 3. I will Brekum.
Yeah. Brekum, yeah.
Kaluatare,
yeah, what
therefore
Kaluatara.
The last time, me, Saturday, no, I should me up,
so you see in your revenge.
I was say, yes, Brekum Chelsea on Monday.
Okay.
It supporters, no, Emirates Stadium in their numbers. Initially, Nanka match, no, A5. By any nations, no supporters, no, a complaining across a time, no, M1 because a working day. And I didn't pay for Kaya. My main faculty was in the board so very abaso on our communication platform. So I edit to normally a cost stadium TT.
Yeah,
the supporters in Tiacanos, you are work on it after few hours, you know, and also changes, you know, from 5, you know, you move at the cost 6. We did that because of the supporters. They should come. Number best support to team, you know. They say the name Kakon. There's no turning back.
Okay. Well, and every my client, Okucha by one bantam. Until be at the next episode, any be who Okucha. So this is the KOTOKO podcast, and this is the first edition. Meda Biggy, Meda Nii Darko, Meda Akwaffo. My name is Obed Champion. You can call me Obed. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Yanka Hwasem. But the most important thing is my enjoy show. No, comment no so you be ready. Near modify no moving forward. Next week Friday 7 to 9. Bye bye.